Everything cool? You feel good?
Yeah.
7039er 776, radar contact over the Turlock Airport, Castle altimeter 3020, stay altitude, leaving altitude, climbing 2.
20, and we're going to remain, we're going to climb, right now we're at 3,800 going to 4,500, and we're going to remain over the airport for a little bit. 366.
Okay, so let's see, that is...
39er 776, thanks.
That's Turlock Lake out there.
Oh, is it? I've never even seen it before. Even on the land.
And Modesto Reservoir is that one right out there.
Oh, wow.
They're way down, I mean, from the drought. Okay, so you want to kind of come back this way a little bit. You see Half Dome Mountains kind of clearing up.
Yeah.
Loosen up, it's all good, bro. No death grip. I'm giving you a bad time.
Trying to make sure I do it right after all these.
Ah, you're good. I'm looking for airplanes and I'm watching the engine. And
the 4654 Bravo, radar contact 3 miles northwest Castle Airport, Castle altimeter 3020, stay altitude, leaving altitude, climbing 2.
Site 3020.
You would think in this day and age, you know, you'd have something where you could see all the planes moving around here yourself.
Yeah, that is actually called ADS-B, and we are mandated to have those in every single airplane in 2020.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that gets rid of your transponder. It's basically a GPS unit that acts the same as a transponder, but it also gives aircraft identification, speed, altitude, and coordinates. Much more accurate.
Nice.
So that's something I got to look at buying right now. They're about $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Got an iPad that'll figure it out. So they've got some portable units that will receive, so you can show it on your iPad. I just haven't picked one up. And I always fly with multiple GPSs. This shows us right here. I'm going to hit record on this one too, it records our path. I'll send you all this stuff if you want. I mean, you can open up that path in Google Earth, and it'll show you where we were, altitude and stuff. So we're doing, across the ground, we're doing about 89 miles per hour. It's not the fastest airplane, but it goes where I want it to go.
Yeah, this is perfect. Full family getaway, you know, go to the beach kind of thing.
And like I said, I like to have a couple of different GPSs just in case.
You know, and I always thought that I would prefer the Cessnas over the Pipers because of the wings potentially obstructing the view.
Yeah.
You know, so
the beauty about the Piper is that when you turn, you have a clear shot of where you're turning to. In a Cessna, you lose that.
Yeah.
But the Cessna, you've got the beautiful view straight down. So, yeah, I've flown them both, and I like the Pipers just a little bit more than the Cherokee or than the Cessna. But I like the constant shade that the Cessna gives you.
Yeah.
I know from here we've got Mariposa Airport is, I believe it's just on the other side of this closer mountain, the dark mountain here. And then we have Pine Mountain over here. There's Lake Don Pedro out there. And let's see. If you look back behind the wingtip there's a, right below the clouds, there's a long brown stretch, or grayish stretch. That's Castle Airport.
Oh, wow.
That's the runway. You can't miss that thing, it's huge. Okay, so we are at 4,300. We'll start leaning out the mixture at 5. We're climbing at 200 feet per minute, about 84, 85 miles indicated. That's great. The town of Hornitos is somewhere right out down there. Probably at your 1 or 2 o'clock. At your 1 o'clock is the Mariposa Airport, and we might be obscured by some of the hills.
I've driven through all this area. My church has a Yosemite Bible camp up here. And
Oh yeah?
I've been back and forth 100 times. Hornitos and
Oh yeah.
yeah, the rest of it. Mariposa, been through there a million.
Yeah.
Roger, radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
We'll just kind of monitor.
Squawk VFR, change approved.
I wasn't really going to pick up flight following.
Work, say again.
Hotel, left castle, request radar service for airwalk.
And what I was doing was I was going to plan about an hour and a quarter flight. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Flight following.
Where are we at now?
Let's see.
In terms of time.
Oh, at time-wise, we're about 23 minutes into it.
Maintain VFR between 3,500 and 4,000.
Actually, a little bit less. I mean, we're probably about 5 minutes less than that because we did our run-up.
Do
Somebody else call for airwork?
do any of these airports over here have like a place to eat?
Yeah, they do.
Have you had lunch?
I haven't had lunch yet. I can see if Mariposa does. Mariposa may not have it.
0367.
Actually, go somewhere, land, do something. Then maybe,
Well, if you want, Columbia is right up here.
Altitude 3,000.
Roger. That's the 5531 Hotel,
I'm sure you
radar
have,
contact
but
5 miles
have
west
you heard
to
of the
Castle
plane
Airport,
that you can
Castle
land and then
altimeter
drive on the road?
3020.
Oh,
Altitude
yeah.
leaving, altitude climbing
Yeah.
to.
There's places that do that.
757 Golf Foxtrot climbing to 4,000. Okay, that was for 5531 Hotel, radar contact, say altitude leaving, altitude climbing to.
2,500 climb 3,000.
Columbia has some stuff because the park is right there. I've taken my wife and kids there. It's just a short walk from the airport. I mean, we could do that.
Sure.
You need to be back by 5, right?
Yeah, by 5 o'clock back in Turlock would be
Okay.
ideal.
Okay.
I want to get as clear a picture of this as I can from my phone, you know?
Okay.
And then I'll turn to... I want half of them to be like recognizable from...
Oh, yeah.
That's the 4654 Bravo, maintain VFR at 4,000 for traffic.
Maintain VFR at 4,000 feet for traffic. Cessna 54 Bravo.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a lot more video work this year with flying and to promote it. So, you know, trying to promote a lot of general aviation.
Just so that other people want to fly. And...
Yeah.
Have you ever flown as far as Vegas?
Yeah. Not in this aircraft. We've flown a Piper Saratoga there and landed at Henderson. I can't remember the time. I'll have to look at my logbook.
How long did that?
I think it's about 4 hours, 3.5 maybe.
I think it'd be...
Well, we didn't go over the hills. We went down to Tehachapi, and then we kind of skirted around Edwards.
I see.
On the way back, we had clearance to go over Edwards, so it was kind of cool. Okay, so flight time looks good. RPMs are good. Oil temperature, oil pressure, there's my checklist here. Fuel tank quantity is good. We're running off of the left tank. Coming up on 6,600. What's that?
What's the name of that river?
That one there? That's part of
We're coming this way.
Okay, so that's Lake McClure right back there.
Oh yeah, Lake McClure.
And it doesn't really have a, it's not on the aeronautical chart. It's basically Bear Valley is what they call this. I can't hear you.
Oh.
Get that closer.
You want to grab it for a second?
All right.
I want to try to take a picture.
Sure. Here, I'll just kind of turn a little bit here.
757 Golf Foxtrot looking for
I can give you a little bit better angle.
694 Charlie Bravo, traffic 3 miles north of your position.
I can actually see the propeller in the camera.
Oh yeah, here, let me get it off the side here.
Good afternoon, NorCal. Twin Cessna 500 Quebec. Victor's off Modesto through 1,500 for 6,005. 500 Quebec Victor, NorCal departure radar contact. Castle altimeter 3020.
Is that okay there?
3020, we'll go to 6,500 for 0 Quebec Victor.
Got it?
Yep.
Ah, your airplane.
So you want to head to Castle, or I mean, where did you say over here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go over to
39776, roger traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles upstream.
Columbia. Let's do Columbia. Oscar 22. So we'll do a direct to
Lars
Oscar
376 Alpha Mike,
22.
traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, 3,300.
Alright. So we want to turn to 309.
Okay.
376 Alpha Mike, roger, turn 30 degrees left.
We could
back to
pull
south,
this
traffic,
back
3
and decrease, kind of level off.
at 30 left.
30 degrees left.
So it's going to want to drop a little bit.
39776, traffic now 12 o'clock, 4 miles, 3,000, climbing.
Looking for traffic now, traffic inside this time, 39776.
39776, you said you had him in sight?
Someone's going to get a shot of that.
39776.
39776, roger, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, good day.
NorCal Flight 828 Victor Victor 10,700 VFR descent Modesto with Papa, and at about 3,000 feet we're going to make one circle over
Okay,
Atwater.
so with
Number 828 Victor Victor, NorCal
with Columbia,
Castle altimeter 3020.
3020 Victor Victor, and we'll stay out of the Delta.
Right.
okay, AWAS is 12465.
Traffic now 12 o'clock, 2 miles, restricted above you 4,500.
We have traffic inside 6 Alpha Bite.
That's November 0 Quebec Victor, contact approach 124.52.
All right.
Altimeter 3018.
We're just outside of range.
Columbia Airport, automated weather observation 2121, Zulu weather, wind 160 at 3, visibility more than 10, sky conditions.
Okay, 160 at 3, so that means we can land on runway 17.
Look below 7,000 feet.
All right, so now we'll go there. What's their? Okay, so there's CTAF, and what's their Unicom? 122975. All right, so we're listening, we're monitoring Columbia, and Columbia is, sorry about that, it was in your eyes. Don't want to blind you. Runway. We're going to go in on runway 17. Runway 17 is right traffic. Okay, and they are at what elevation here? 2121. So we want to be about 3,100 feet for pattern.
Back when I was training, I have a program called X-Plane.
Oh yeah, I do.
I love it. Now I had it back in the day, so like X-Plane 6.
Oh okay, they're at 10 now. I have it.
Yeah, and you know, and I even had rudder. I mean, I even had the wheel and the rudders and the whole bit. accessories for my computer.
Uh-huh.
And I decided to take a flight from Florida to Kentucky, you know, where I have family and everything. And it was X-Plane had it, the weather is stormy and everything, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go through it. And so like I'm aiming for this one little strip outside of a small town in Kentucky, little dirt strip outside of a small town in Kentucky, where I would land, because that's really where I would land if I took this flight.
Yeah.
And like I was monitoring my altitude, 5,000, okay, 4,000, okay, boom, I crashed. And I'm like, what happened? And you know, I'm from Florida. The ground never goes above 150 feet.
Yeah.
You know, and so like, oh, the ground comes up.
Yeah.
So when you say the airport's at 21, I'm like, oh goodness.
Yeah. So we'll hold about 500 feet per minute. Yeah.
I think that might be the man-made lake I was thinking of before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's, this up out of your way again. Just don't want it to glare you in the face. Okay. Where we're at. That's Don Pedro over there, and Chinese camp is out that way. It doesn't have a lake name on it. We just passed over Coulterville.
I just remember coming up to on the side of the road, pulling off, and seeing a plaque, and it said this lake was made like 60 years ago.
Oh. There's a little lake down there called Pine Mountain Lake. And then there's an airstrip. You see there's a white line.
Yeah.
That's it's an air park, and the houses there have hangars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my flight examiner, she lives up there,
Wow.
and this is where I took my check ride. Man, when you got to take a check ride, it's cool to come up here. It's just
Yeah. It was so nice.
see if I can brighten this one up.
It's a really pretty lake. The color and everything.
Oh yeah.
Almost looked like they dyed it, you know. I don't know.
Color traffic Cessna 3476 Juliet, right downwind for 1016. Color.
Yeah, I got the airport in sight. I think that's it.
That one over there?
Yeah, I think you see it. There's like a green strip running straight, and there's like a white section and another white section off to the right.
Okay.
So what we can do is just head straight towards it. We'll fly over the field.
Start bringing it down to 500. 500.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull power a little bit, so you don't have to change the pitch. Drop it about 100 RPM, and it should start to settle us down.
Yeah, Columbia traffic, Piper 7662 Foxtrot is ready for departure. Yeah, can we go ahead?
Go ahead. 567 Juliet, we'll just wait for you.
Yep, thank you. We're going to be right down here.
Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is drop this to 2200 RPM. Our landing checklist: fuel's in the proper tank, mixture is full rich, electric fuel pump is on, flaps will be set here in just a minute, and we will bring up our landing light here in just momentarily. All right, landing checklist complete. You have the airport now?
No.
You see the side of that little mountain? It's got kind of a reddish brown that kind of hooks up like this. Don't see that yet? You want me to go ahead and take it?
Well, I mean, I know it seems, yeah.
It's good. turn right a little bit more, maybe about 5 degrees or so. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'll give you some rudder assist here. Oh. All right, now level it out. Just right down here.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot closer than I thought it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was looking way out there. Okay.
All right, so. Let me know when our butts are right over the airport.
Yeah, we're over it right now.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it now.
Okay.
All right. Got her there. Columbia traffic, Cherokee 22 November is on a right downwind for runway 17, full stop, Columbia traffic. Got it over there, good, good, good. Notch of flaps. Columbia traffic, Cherokee 22 November is turning right base, runway 17, full stop, Columbia traffic. That's kind of sloppy, but it's all right. Columbia traffic, Cherokee 22 November is turning final for runway 17, full stop, Columbia traffic. Got the runway in sight, go full flaps. You're all buckled up, seatbelts on.
Yep. Cable's upright position.
To embarrass myself here.
Columbia traffic, Strawberry 412 is taking runway 17 for right crosswind.
There we go. A little bumpy. That was a little bludgered, but
Once I cracked the glass in the airport.